4. Now, take a look at an inspiring story from a young man I think you will remember from American Idol.
Standing tall and true.
In life, we don't always get the transplant. We don't always get the cure or the solution. It's in our suffering that we truly grow closer to God. You saved my...
Wow. That's a scene from the documentary I Am Hope, Scott MacIntyre's inspirational transplant story. As the first visually impaired finalist on American Idol, Scott was an inspiration now, and he continues to be. We are so glad to have you back on Talk of the Town. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing really well.
Feeling
it's great
good?
To be back. I'm feeling great. Got all my strength back. I'm back at the gym. You know.
Good for you. And back at the piano, I hope.
I am back at the piano and touring and speaking and doing all the things that I love to do.
That's wonderful. And that's all thanks to an anonymous donor who helped you with your second transplant.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. This story, you know, my wife and I were journeying through this time of uncertainty, waiting for a second kidney transplant in my life and just getting sick again. And then this woman, someone I'd never met, someone I had never done anything for, stepped in and offered to give me her kidney. And I went through the surgery not knowing who was saving my life.
Wow. And did I hear that she heard about this on the radio?
She did. She heard about it on a Christian radio talk show. She said she normally doesn't even listen to talk radio, but she just happened to be flipping by, and something about my story and what I was saying about organ donation grabbed her attention, and she thought, oh, I wonder if that could be me. And that thought just stuck with her, and she called Vanderbilt eventually and started going through the testing. And out of all the people that started going through testing, she was Vanderbilt's pick. Wow. As the best match.
And that's part of this incredible documentary. You actually got to meet your donor.
I did. 6 weeks after the transplant, we met in a conference room at Vanderbilt, and I just gave her a hug. Like you saw there in the trailer, I said, "You saved my life." That's the only thing I could think of to say, and we're so honored to be able to share that very personal story in the film. It's on DVD now, and you can get it on scottmacintyre.com. And I was just really hoping it'd be an encouragement, an inspiration to people that are dealing with their own struggles, with their own challenges in life. You know, like I said there, we don't always get the solution right away. Sometimes we don't know when that's coming. And so this journey for me was really about, how do I find joy in the moment when I'm not better yet, you know? And thankfully I am better now.
I'm so glad to hear that. Not only did you get your life back, but you also now have a son. That wouldn't have been possible without.
It would not have been possible. So she not only gave me my life back, she gave us the ability to create life, and that gift of life just goes on and on. Our son Christian is almost 2 years old. He's gonna have his birthday this month, and we're so thrilled to have him in our life.
That's wonderful. You have new music too that you're working on.
I do. You know what? It's because of my donor's gift that I even get to be here today, and music is a part of that. I have a new single out called Look Up, and it debuted at #1 on the Christian radio chart, which we are very excited about, and we're still going with that and performing at a lot of places. I actually have a concert this Thursday locally. And it's at Tusculum Cumberland Presbyterian Church. It's free, and we'll just be celebrating the gift of life, celebrating music. I think my donor, I heard, is actually possibly going to be there.
Fabulous.
As well.
Oh, that's really inspirational. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm so glad we got a chance to visit, and I'm so glad you're doing well.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right. By the way, if you haven't signed your organ donor card on the back of your license, do that today. It's such an important gift. Scott.